Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a couple minutes today to show you what you could be doing to increase revenue through your website and what you can be doing to beat out your competitors, how to increase your online presence, all that good stuff. Ultimately, all this is going to mean growth for your company, so whether you choose to act on it or not, that is totally up to you. I just want to give you some good information that's going to help grow your business. So first things first, if I go over here, I'm on your website. I like it. It looks very good, very clean. You have a good bit of content on here. However, Google likes to see about 1,500 words with good keywords all the way throughout it. And those keywords are super important. I'll explain why in just a moment. And you also want to make sure that your images are saving as keywords as well, because Google's going to read the content behind them, and having a keyword there is going to tell Google once again that you are relevant to whatever that person's searching for. So what's super important to note that I saw, yes, you do have a Google business profile, which is great. That's what's going to get you into that map section of the Google search. However, for some reason, I'm not seeing it linked to your website. I do think that's super important, because if you are ranking in the maps, you want to make sure that it's linked to your website, just in case for some reason they're not seeing your URL down below in the organic section, which again I'll explain in a moment. So you want to make sure that this is actually linking back to your website. The next thing I want to show you is if I'm looking up lawn care in Memphis, Tennessee. This right here, as a potential customer, they're going to see these first three businesses in the maps, and then they're going to see all these URLs down here in the organic section. Just a couple things to note. Most people are never going to click more businesses, so being in the top three is super important. What you need to do is whatever your top competitor is, you want to do what they're doing, but a little bit better. So if they've got 39 reviews, you want to go get 50. If they've got 14 citations, go get 20. Citations are just places where your name, address, and phone number are listed anywhere online, like Yelp, Yellow Pages, things like that. Google's going to issue a citation every time it sees your name, address, and phone number. So getting your business information out to as many platforms as possible is great. It's going to help rank you. Also, adding good photos, and those photos you can save as keywords as well. That's going to help you get to the top of this map section. Now, the other part you want to be in is down here in the organics. Now, one thing to note about this, 9 out of 10 people never make it to that second page. So you want to be on the first page, but it's not always enough to just be on the first page. You want to be in the first position of the first page, because once you start getting past that first URL, the chances of getting clicked on decrease dramatically. So what this means for you, if I take your website and compare it to your top competitor for this search, now like I said, each of these keywords that people search, like lawn care, Memphis, TN, that's a keyword. And any of these keywords that people are searching, you can take your top competitor for any of them, and you can rank for multiple keywords. You don't just have to stick with one. And it is good to rank for multiple keywords, especially those that bring in a high volume of searches every month. So you want to rank for as many as possible, and you want to be in both the maps and the organics, because the more places you are, the easier it is for potential clients to find you. So if we take a look at your website versus your top competitor just for that search in particular, you can see that your UR and DR, your trustworthy and powerfulness, they're very low. Now, this can be due to many different factors, one of them being backlinks. You want to get powerful, trustworthy backlinks that are relevant to your content. Spammy backlinks are going to hurt you, not help you. So it's more about quality backlinks than it is quantity. The next thing I want you to note is right here, this organic traffic number. This is how many people are visiting your website. Now, this number is not always 100% accurate. Usually it's a little bit lower than reality. However, it is a good rule of thumb to go by. So that organic traffic rating is going to be how many people are going to your website, how many people are actually clicking on it and interacting with your website in some way. So you're at 3 right now, 3 people every month. Now, if we take a look, Lawn Care Memphis, take your top competitor, and we take a look at theirs, and we put it in the same tool, you see that they have 124 backlinks. It's still not a lot, but if you notice, their UR and DR is much higher. That's because those backlinks are more powerful. There's not as many spammy ones, and basically it's just more trustworthy in Google's eyes. So the next thing to note is where you were getting 3 as your organic traffic, they're getting 738. That is 735 more than what your website is getting right now. That is insane. 735 more potential clients. Even if all you did was close half of those, you are seriously increasing your revenue and your client base. This means growth for your company, having to hire more employees one day, get more equipment, all those things. Growth for your company can mean so much for you. So whether or not your goals are to get 10,000 extra a month so you can go on an extra vacation with your family every year, or to get extra money to be able to pay all your employees all year long, even when you're not busy. This is what's super important to notice, is that being in that first position of that first page is going to bring you in an insane amount of traffic. This means nothing but growth for your company. That's why it's so important to be on that first page. That's why it's so important to pay attention to keywords and backlinks and make sure that Google is seeing you. Because if Google's not seeing you, neither are your potential clients. Now, I understand that 700 additional people sounds like a lot, and a lot of people aren't ready for growth like that. But if you're ready to pull the trigger and get going and ready to make a plan to grow your business, I'll be here to answer any questions that you have, and we can make a plan together. If not, and you just want to ask a few more questions, or you just want to sit on it for a while, I completely understand. Again, I'll be here to answer any questions that you have. In the end, I just hope that this video added value to your company, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch it.